it's Matt from Landsiedel Fitness. I got Jesse Dow here with me. He is my guest for today. So we're going to be going through some 3 corrective exercises for posture. So Jesse's got some anterior delt tightness. He's got some pec minor tightness. So we're going to be showing him ways that he can correct his posture. Okay, so what we want to do with kyphosis, which is like a rounding into the shoulders, is we want to bring mobility in the front, so flexibility in the front, and we want to bring some strength and some stability in the back. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be teaching you 3 great exercises to do. So the first posture corrective exercise we have here is the theraband neck strengthening exercise. So what Jesse's going to do is he's going to pull or place the band around his head. He's going to have his core engaged, shoulders back, head back by tucking the chin under, okay? So right now he's already creating tension. These muscles are all nice and shortened in the back. So we want to reinforce that by using the band. So Jesse's going to pull his elbows out into extension, pulling his hands out in front of him, and back. Okay, and he's going to reset himself. Reset his neck back, tilt your head up, perfect, and extend. So this is a really good exercise for people that struggle with kyphosis, right? So it's the rounding in of the shoulders, oftentimes with people texting, reading books. So what we want to do is we want to bring our posture back and have our neck muscles support and strengthen the placement of the head. Awesome.
So our next exercise in our posture corrective exercises is we're going to be doing a side lying spinal rotation. So Jesse is going to be on his side, his knees are going to be stacked, his feet are going to be stacked. He's going to bring his hands stacked together out in front of him, and he wants to bring his top hand back. So you can see he's engaging his rib cage right now, right? So true range of motion is going to be right here. So Jesse doesn't have a lot of range coming down because he's inhibited by his anterior delt and his pec minor. So these are the 2 muscles that we want to create some mobility in. So we want to make sure when you're doing this that you're keeping your rib cage vertical, facing the roof, and your knees are going to stay stacked as well. So now Jesse's going to bring his arm front, and he's going to rotate back one more time. Good. So you can choose to go through the rotation every time and do like 12, 3 sets of 12, or you can choose to bring your arm back and hang out here for a minute until you feel things release back here. Okay, so this is one position that he's in. We also want to get up and we want to bring back further, right? So that's going to get more into the anterior delt and the pec, and then pec minor going to be underneath. Okay, so play around with it and see. So the next exercise we're doing is going to be wall stretches. So it's a shoulder press wall stretch. So what we're going to make sure Jesse's doing here is he's got contact. He needs 4 contact points. So it's going to be his pelvis is one of them. So his lower back, his mid back, his upper back and shoulders are going to be in contact with the wall. His head is going to have contact with the wall. Okay? So those are the things that we need to maintain. So Jesse's going to bring his hands up, flush against the wall, and he's going to go into a shoulder press movement. And what we want to make sure that we have contact with the wall with the forearm and the hands. So Jesse's actually pushing into the wall with his arms, okay, throughout the whole range of motion. What I noticed here with Jesse is he's got space in between here. So what I'm coming to conclusion is that he's got really tight lats and he's got tight anterior delt. So basically this is rounding him forward as he gets higher and he gets the length in these muscles. So just doing some rolling in those areas before you do this might help if you have similar cases, Jesse here. But yeah, so what we're doing here is we're creating a lot of strength in the upper back by going up, maintaining this position. This is probably one of the best posture corrective exercises. I love this exercise. I do it myself at least once a day. It's great.